right, excellent. We are live. So let's share with the friends. Share, copy. Well, let's get everybody to hang out. Come say hello. Nice. All right. Make sure we got all the things set up here. Let me look up here. Let me scoot a little bit that way. Perfect. Looking good. All right. Check, check, check. Coming in there. Got music. Got music. Check. Excellent. All right. Got our chat. Got our arena. Let's see what we got here. Announcements. Don't care. Woohoo. Free stuff. I like free stuff. Nice. Packs. Let's go. Let's start with... Let's get this Bloomberg one out of the way first. Open up the old stuff before we get to the new stuff. Ooh, this guy was so much fun in a draft. It did not too terribly long ago. Let's see here. Oh, I just actually opened up one of these in paper this morning. Or not this morning, this afternoon, I guess, when I got home. Purchased a pack on our way back home from the airport. And it was like, got that one in there. Ooh, is this the... Oh, this is the Wrath. Cool. Love seeing that. What else we got? Ooh, the rooms look... Oh, I guess that's how they have to do split cards on Arena. Right. Wow, got lots of wild cards here. Marvin! Good friend. Alright, what do we got for Duskmorn? Is there stickers? Those are some fun catchphrases. Ooh, what do we have here? Anything? Chi-Chi. I don't love those. the Blasty. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh meme. Wait a minute. Okay then. Yeah, I don't love those. So we're probably gonna skip them. So many bundles. Are these lands any cool? They're okay. I like my Bob Ross ones. Alright. Needs red spells, creature spells. I'll definitely have those, and I still got this one running from previously. I might actually want to try to change this to green. Let's try to change that to green. White or black. It's not much better, but we'll give it a whirl. Alright. It's Judnerdome. Judnerdome? That's the spooky version, the Judnertomes. Squee. I don't remember what this Squee does. Attacks, makes goblins, cast from graveyard or whatever. Nice, don't care. Man. Land and a tutor, but we need a second land. Nope. Land. Okay, land, red mana, tutor. Awesome, perfect. This is great. Let's keep it. This guy tapped. Go. Oh, it's good to be back. Good to be back in the hot seat. Oh, that was supposed to be Arcane Signet. Whoops. Damn. Alright, well, it's fine. We'll get him next time. I can play Arcane Signet now. and then Candy Trail. John's not paying attention. Nice. Bottom that, because I won't be able to draw it anyway. So they might think I'm some kind of artifact deck, which is fine. They're actually not wrong. We are banking on an artifact. The Fast Boy. Oh, wait. Cancel that. Red. That. Reckless Handling. We need to go get Belcher. Okay, we didn't want that anyway. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. That's the magic number, folks. 2, 4, 6. Uh-oh. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, dang, I think that misplay is going to cause us this game, because I think I'm dead to them next turn, even... I mean, nothing else we really can do right now. Maybe they'll sacrifice some goblins? Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, I'm just even more beyond dead. Yeah. Dang it, that misplay. I think that may have cost us that game. Darn it. So let me look at this here. So, if I would have done black, green, arcane signet instead, that would have been up on 3. 1 red, reckless handling. Go get the Belcher. And then I could have also played Paradise Druid. Yeah. John needs to learn how to read his cards. It's fine. This is how we learn, right? We play games like these, practice, learn sequencing. It'd be great. It's good for the whole family. Fun and entertainment for everyone, you know? All right, again, same thing. 2 lands. This time we have no choice but to do a signet on 3, but I think this is very keepable, so let's give this a whirl. We do land, bobble, maybe find a land that come in untapped. Ooh, our opponent is mulliganing as well. Morrowind. They're probably looking for a really ridiculous setup of 1-drop elves, if I had to guess. That's how it always tends to go with Morrowind decks. Bobble. And we'll crack Bobble at their end steps, see what they got going on. Or just do it now. See what you got. Yeah, they're gonna get a basic off of that. That's fine. Tapped, go. Then next turn we do reckless handling, get because while we have as many cards as we hand. Come on. Oh no! Uh-oh. Well, now we gotta find a way to get Belcher out of the graveyard. Or we change up the plan Yeah, we need Arcane Signet. I actually don't remember what I've gotten here to help get Belcher out of the graveyard. I think maybe a Gaia's Blessing? Maybe, because it draws a card? Yeah, there's a Gaia's Blessing in here, so... if we can draw that, then we can shuffle the Belcher back into the library, but then we have to find it again. This is going to be tricky. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, elves doing elf things. We've run up against tribal decks so far tonight. It's been goblins and now elves. Don't care about that. So we just play that as a land. Play Prosperous Innkeeper and leave up Seek the Beast. Or Return to Nature, whichever one becomes more pressing. I mean, I doubt they're going to have something stupid or enchantments. Vanquisher, whatever. They revealed another thingy. Don't care. Death Touch. That's always a pain in the butt. Yes, I know, I know. Yeah, get in there. No? Yeah, I don't care. Seek the Beast! Okay. Well... Demonic Bargain can maybe find Gaia's Blessing. Target instant or sorcery, no. Oh, I can get Bala Ged Recovery as well. Yeah, perfect. We want that. And then I play that now. Get back Belcher. Autopay. Okay, no attacks. Then I think we don't worry about the 7 mana thing. We just... Are they gonna flunge? Oh no! Oh, I'm just dead. Yeah. Darn! I don't think I would have had much of a chance other way. Darn it. Tribal be tribal, I guess. Kindred. Excuse me. Can't be having none of that now. Oh, boy. No one's here tonight. That's okay. I'm just enjoying doing some arena. All right, well, 2 lands and reckless handling. It hasn't hasn't gone wrong for us yet, so. Okay, got a bobble. Bobble be bobbling. Now we do have to worry about going up this Niv Mizzet deck. They might try to counter some of our spells. Arcane Signet. Cool, let's see what you got. Yeah, they're going to want to try to cast things during our turn. Ain't that a stinker? Belcher. Okay, that was just a mana dork. We don't care about that. Tapped. Go. And so now we ramp. This is going to be a match that it's going to be important to find 7 mana and tap down. Oh, well, how about let's hit them with the, let's hit him with that and also do Chromatic Lantern. Oh, no! Alright, well, burn to counterspell now. It's fine. We don't care about that. Hippocamp. Alright. Bramble Familiar. And some Lembas. Scry 1, draw. Alright, we don't want that. Candy Trail's okay. We're up to 5. See, the problem is going to be, I think they're going to hold up counter spells because they can see the Charbelcher. They know I tutored for it. So they're going to hold up counterspell magic. Or counterspell mana, I should say. Until, like, we need to get to a point where they tap down, but we need to have 7 mana ready to go by the time that happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This gold pan can be our 7th. Niv. No, I'm not blocking that. Okay, they only have a mana. So maybe we try to land it now? No, they would have a braid. They'll absolutely have a braid. So let's do Guardian Idol. Gold Pan. Make a treasure, leave up Lembas, pass. To the Caryatid. Well, let's just tap it for mana now, and then tap this for mana. And eat our bread. Get that bread. Okay, that's still fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as long as we don't lose our other dork and they tap out, maybe we're okay. I think the problem is now that they have Niv, they're in control of the game. So if I try to play Charbelcher, they'll counter it. So let's try to bait them out with Koram. Oof. Yeah, they had it in the hand. Yikes. Okay. I don't need either of you right now. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. I don't know if I can win against a landed Niv. This is just gonna lock down the game. Nice. Yep, 1 damage to me, 1 damage to me. That makes sense. Come on, tap down. I think we just kind of like we're dead next turn if we don't try it. So if we get a land of any kind, Spelunking will have it come in untapped. Then I think we kind of just have to go for it. Oh no! Man, we would have had it too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7. Get Belcher friend or get Prospector down. Say go. Maybe we live. Oh, good lord. Alright. Man, we were so close. Welcome to John's losing streak, apparently. Alright. That was the first real game I've had with Judnerdome in a long while that someone was putting up a legitimate fight against my mana to keep me from 7. Usually decks don't really do that because you don't like burning removal on mana acceleration. Nope. Okay, 2 lands and a demonic bargain. But we need to get some black mana, but this is fine. We can make it work. This is Cruel Claw, though, so it's entirely possible we're dead on turn 4. So I guess we'll see. Come on, opponent. What you got cooking? Alright, keeping that. Play that. Hello. Gotta give them the howdy as well. Valakut Candy Trail. Nice. Dorks. We love some good mana dorks. Bobble's pretty good. Oh, are they doing the same thing as me? No way. I don't buy that for a second. Okay, good. Alright, there's a basic mountain. Ah, that's fine. We got another dork coming. Unholy Heat. Okay. Dork 2. Ribbit. Alright, to bargain time. Goblin Charbelcher. Nice. Alright, now we gotta get to 7 through a Cruel Claw. Possible. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, what is this? Okay, well, that changes what I'm going to do. Huh. Oh, I could just... Oh, I can't Assassin's Trophy it. Alright. If I try to Assassin's Trophy it, it'll just go away. But this could cycle into another instant. Well, that's not great. What are you doing? What do you mean? What is this? What's happening here? They're playing so fast. Okay, no, we're not doing this. No, we're not doing this. What the heck was that? I've never seen anybody use Possibility Storm on Arena before. That was so ridiculous. I maybe would have had a chance to fight through that if I had... excuse me. If I had found a way to destroy the Possibility Storm, but honestly, even then... Chatafang. One land? Nope. 2 lands, but they're both red. It's better than nothing. We'll try it. Shock, Wellspring. No. All right. Skeleton. Okay, there's black. Does that help? Not at the moment. We might just try to hit 5 and get this Goldspan Dragon down. That gets us green. Or that could be green. That's also good. Any of these options are viable. Chatafang. It's time for squirrels. Although, one or more tokens. Oh, it's... I see what it's trying to do. Okay. Well, let's just get down Goldspan. Whoa! Big bird! And now I can... sack that for greens and play Incubation Druid. Excellent. And now we do this. Squirrel. Ah, that's a good squirrel token. Very cool. Well, my Incubation Druid dies to both of those, so we ain't doing that. Okay. You don't get your demonic tutor. Too bad. Kill your skeleton. Hey, fish! Welcome. Thank you. I'm glad to be back. Glad you're here. You're just the... Oh, no! Alright, what do we do about that? Nothing, I guess? Jeez. I'm in a bad luck streak right now, so... Yeah, you get to watch me suffer. The Judnerdome's been a hard match tonight. So far, we've gone up against, like, a bunch of Kindred decks, and, oh, crap, what am I saying? Yeah, we've gone up a bunch of Kindred decks. I was wondering why you were so quiet in Discord, usually one of the types says, yeah, well, I was on vacation, yeah, I was kind of, like, I could see everybody's messages coming through. It's like, it's not that I didn't have service out on our trip, but I just kind of backseat for all this week. Just kind of let the... Besides, who wanted... I mean, did you actually want my opinion on the commander bans? Because you probably didn't. Or you do. You make the same choice I do on vacation. I mean, I don't... I've never really gone on a big vacation like this before in a long time, so I don't really know, like, how I would normally react on a vacation like this. Yeah, so I just kind of took a back seat from, like, I checked in on Reddit, but, you know, I was off Discord, I was just checking emails, I did no involvement on, like, catching up on YouTube's content or anything like that, so. What are my thoughts on the bans? I mean, I think enough has gone around about what's going on, but I think I've said my 2 cents before. Oh, is this just... Are they gaining life? No, they're losing life. Okay. Sounds like a good break. Yes, it was. I had a great time. I'll tell you all about it in just a second. But as my thoughts for the bans, I guess my 2 cents is not, like... So, okay, so here's my problem. Like, I didn't own any of these cards. Alright? I didn't own any of the ones that got hit with the bans. All I've been doing this week is just kind of reading in on information on, like, news and Twitter posts and things like that people have been sharing. And really, like, I think it's fine, you know? I mean, I knew people who made or had cards like these, but... Me personally, I didn't own any, so it makes no difference to me either way. This was there was another commander thing that happened not too long ago that was like, oh, well, I didn't have any of these cards anyway, so I don't care. Yeah. You miss your bird? I know, yeah, I guess, alright, I guess that was my one exception. I did have the borderless Nadu, but Joseph took it off my hands before I get it. Oh, am I just dying? I guess I'm just dying, huh? Yeah, we weren't winning that. Okay. But yeah, I guess that's my 2 cents on the matter. Don't really have much more to add other than that. You know, it's happened. You know, I feel bad for anyone who owned real copies of these cards and were not, like, competitive sweatheads. I love Nadu, but totally understand why it had to be banned. It was cracked, dude. Are you kidding me? I think, you know what? I guess, all right, we're digging into this now. Like, Nadu with 0 equipment was obviously very strong, but, like, was it just Nadu that was the problem here? Like, everybody kind of seems to sort of forget that Nadu's partner in crime was Scoot Swarm, really. You know what I mean? It's like, that's the dude that you just start duplicating tons of extra copies of itself on the landfall, and that's where you start getting exponential as far as Commander's concerned. So, you want my hot take? Scoot Swarm is the other... Scoot Swarm's the partner in crime that got away from that. Nadu took the... Yeah, and the Nantuko thingy. Yep. Basically any of those. A collective circle of your cheap landfall dorks more or less, right? But I would put the finger at Scoot Swarm. I think Scoot Swarm dodged the bullet that Nadu took for him, personally, right? Like, Nadu is certainly very strong, and, you know, we've played in games before, you and me, where we have been, like, Nadu has been on the table and just, yeah, hopped around from a few creatures here or there, but, like, nothing would compare to the power level of what a Nadu and a Scoot Swarm plus a 0 equip or whatever, you know? It was a mess, but personally, yeah, Scoot Swarm dodged a bullet there, losing his bird buddy. Yeah, nuts. It was very nuts. But yeah, overall, that's my 2 cents on the matter. Is you know, I have no strong opinion one way or the other about what happened. As someone who did not own any of the cards, it does not directly affect me, but I feel for everybody who owned. I don't think I shared the story on Discord, but I have another friend local in the area who got his own Secret Lair Festival in a box, and his Commander Master's Collector Booster had a textured Jeweled Lotus in it, and he was crushed by that. I felt so bad for him, and it still is, it still has some good value right now, but you like that take? Hopefully he doesn't get the axe. I love my landfall. I'm a landfall person too, you know that. That is pain, but still worth. Yeah, last I checked, the textured is still up at like 300 something odd dollars, which, granted, as a reminder, Festival in a Box was about 260, so like even being banned, that was still positive value in his hand. That was basically a textured Lotus plus the entirety of Mystery Booster 2 as, what is with everybody running land destruction today? Like, hello? Jeezums. I guess I count myself lucky that I didn't open up anything, like, ban-worthy from my own Festival in a Box, but yeah, I know people who did. Good. All right, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. This is the second match I've played tonight that has been against a blue-red draw-go control that they have all the answers in hand. Screw that. No. We need a win. I'm now like, I think I'm 6. This is my 7th game. I have the Commander Masters pack coming to me tomorrow. Let's hope it's not a Jeweled Lotus. Yeah. I mean, it'd be a fun showpiece. Worst case scenario. You get your Costco bundle tomorrow. Nice. You're going to have to keep us informed if you crack anything good out of that. But okay, but enough about but enough about bans and whatever. But yeah, I was out on my vacation. This person's playing the bird. They are? Oh, nice. Hey, we get Nadu on Brawl. Let's go. The bird. But yeah, this is okay. We got ramp. We'll find our card draw. But yeah. Me and my wife, we went out to Orlando, Florida. We went to Universal Resort in Florida. Basically just did the whole package there. So we didn't do like a Florida vacation as a whole, like not just like all of the, like the whole state or whatever. We just did a Universal kind of thing. So we stayed at one of their hotels. We did park passes. We visited all 3 of their parks that they have out there. Did some good dining stuff. Lots of cool like entertainment and shows and things like that. We did. It was a good time. We're able to get out. So funny enough, actually, we stayed. As a matter of fact, like the day, I know what day you're talking about. It was Thursday. It sort of threw a wrench a little in our day plan of things, because we were actually that Thursday that the worst of the hurricane blew through. It closed the water park that they have out there. We were planning to do that on Thursday, so we had to shuffle around our day. So we continued to do the park on what am I getting at? We did the park itself, one of the parks, actually two of the parks, we hopped back and forth. We did those on the day that the hurricane was blowing through. And like things were still open to like shop and explore, and some of the indoor attractions were still together, but even the one main park that was still open after 5 o'clock, most of their outdoor rides were weather delayed, they called it. But the thing is that for most of that evening, from like 3 o'clock on to the rest of the night, it was just like cloudy and windy. It stopped raining down there after like 3 o'clock ish. So like it was a very comfortable, like a little strong, but a very comfortable breeze going on for most of the evening, even though it shut down most of the rides that we could have done that day. It wasn't dreadful, to be honest. We still managed to get lots of things accomplished even through the hurricane weather. I just felt more bad for all the people who, like, at the time, they were waiting in lines for some of those, like, outdoor coasters and things like that, and then it got weather delayed and had to shut them all down. So, but no, we were not really affected much by that, all things considered. Other than, like I said, we had to change around our day plan of, instead of doing the water park on Thursday, we just did regular coaster attractions. What are we looking for here? Strike it rich as well. Put a card in your hand. This one. Fish, have you ever been to Universal Studios before? Or do you, like, familiar with some of the stuff they have down there? Oracle of the Alpha. Get out of here. What is this, birdpeople.deck? This is ridiculous. You've been to Disneyland, California. Yeah, that's a cool one. I mean, Disney's the one, you know? Huge Harry Potter fan. Oh, I mean, like, it was the most, like, lavish areas they had. So, down there in the Florida resort anyway, so Universal, the park, it's a 2-split kind of thing, right? So, like, they have, oh, good lord, we're dead. They have Universal Studios, which is its own park, and then on the other side of the lake, which is like a walking path over there, is like a separate park you pay a separate ticket for, called the Islands of Adventure. Harry Potter stuff spans both parks, that you can actually cross between them both with the correct ticket package that allows you to ride the Hogwarts Express. You can take the train between the two sections of those parks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Butts. We're dead. Yeah. Dang. One turn too slow. But yeah, so that's, and they're doubling down on that even more specifically, right? So they've got Harry Potter themed lands essentially across those two parks, and then another park that they are opening that is part of their packages or whatever. Another complete Harry Potter area is going to be at that park as well. So amongst the 4 parks that they will have, there'll be 3 completely separate like locations of the Harry Potter thing. So like the islands is where they built the big castle, and Hogsmeade was there as well. So all like the shopping district things and stuff like that, plus the castle itself. And then Universal was what's the thing called? Diagon Alley. Diagon Alley was in Universal Studios. And the new one they're building is Magistrate something, I think. I don't know Harry Potter. Sorry. it was just cool to look at. Sounds amazing. Getting giddy here. You talk about it. It was fun. It was very cool. I don't know much. I learned more about Harry Potter this week than I probably ever cared to ever know. Always watch Harry Potter movies for Christmas. Sure, that sounds like fun. Do one movie a Christmas, you'll be done in about a decade. That's your Christmas itinerary for the next 10 years, right? And then when you finish that first round of decade, then the next 14 films will be out after that. Watch all 8 in 3 weeks. Nah, man, you gotta space them out between each year. You know what I mean? You watch one on Christmas Eve, then you watch one on Christmas Day, and you got the next 6 years of Christmas entertainment ready to go. Oh boy. Rough. Dump that and dump that. I'm telling you, dude. It's how it works. You get a franchise, like, God forbid, you want to try to start a kids into, like, the MCU nowadays, you space it out. Let them watch, like, maybe one movie in that franchise, like, every couple of months, and you would have a backlog ready to go until they're, like, through their toddler years. It's great. You know? Start them on Iron Man, and then, like, once a month, play a new film for them, and then, bam. That's how you raise your child. Don't listen to John. Can you tell I'm not a parent? Those Guardians of the Galaxy, nice. I'm a fan of the Guardians myself. I actually just recently they're sat over there. I've shown before my toy shelves a little bit. I just recently bought enough the figures I needed to finish the team as far as action figures. So for the longest time, I actually have 2 Star-Lords. I had a Star-Lord, a Rocket. Actually, Star-Lord, Rocket, and Ronin. I guess, for the bad guy. And then in my most over last year, I think it was, I managed to find both a Groot, like the tall one, and a Drax. Both of them incomplete, but in good shape. So they sat over there. And then in my last trip to see Joseph, I grabbed Gamora, who was from the original. When the first Guardians movie first came out and those action figures all came out, Gamora was the hard one to find. You have a ton of the Groot pops. Yeah, so like the ones, like the tall ones, and then I would assume like the one in the pot, and maybe like Baby Groot, I assume, is what you mean? So I actually, of the action figures over there, technically, this one's hard to describe. I guess technically it's 3 I have. I've got the tall one, like the Groot from the first film, and then the Rocket I have came bundled with the Baby Groot, so like not in the pot, but he was like the real baby who's wearing the red jumpsuit, the one that was prominent in the second film. 4, 5, 6, 7. And then with Thor Love and Thunder, they released in the line of action figures, they released a teenage Groot, like the one who was in teenage Groot, the one who was featured mostly in Infinity War. He was like all angsty and always on the game thingy. You're like the shorts on Disney Plus. I didn't watch those. I probably should. They're set like in between Guardians 2 and Infinity War, I assume, because it's Baby Groot. Is it just like fun little like stories? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Belcher! Our first win of the night, Fish. Let's go! Yeah! They're very good. Okay, I'll have to watch those. I'm behind on a little bit of Marvel stuff right now. I still... Yay, a first W. Let's go! I still have not watched Wakanda Forever. I'm currently not watching Agatha All Along. It just didn't look appealing to me. Didn't see those Groot shorts. Did not watch She-Hulk. Didn't watch Echo. You know what I mean? So, like some of the stuff the last about year or so. Agatha doesn't look great. My wife is loving it. It's right up her alley. She's really enjoying that kind of thing so far. She's watched the first 2. Loki was really good. Yep, I agree. Not to just, like, again, continue to sort of, like, put myself in that, like, the Buzz Lightyear wall meme of, like, I'm a big Marvel fan, and I just list off all of the popular ones, you know? Because I've stood my ground on saying that Age of Ultron is the best Avengers movie, fight me. But it just didn't really pull together the effort or interest to really just sit down and watch those kind of things. But eventually I will. My problem is, I've talked about this before, I think, is, like, my problem is I just struggle to keep up with content like that. Oh, I should have played Lone Speaker. Ah, that was a punt. That's okay. We'll get him down next turn. But I still very much enjoy Marvel stuff. Oh, the Marvel land that they have at Universal, oh, it's so good. They sell merch based on the movies. I can't watch everything. Yeah, I mean, there's so much Marvel content to soak up. You don't have to watch everything. Again, it's kind of like the Magic sort of equivalent, you know? It's like, it's a buffet. Enjoy the content you prefer, you know? But, oh, the Marvel stuff that was at Universal, the dog. It was so cool. Their theming out there is focused more on the comic book appearances for Marvel, as like Disney owns and writes all of, like, to the movie franchises and other films of that nature. They sold MCU merch, like a lot of Hot Toys. I've actually never really seen Hot Toys before in person. Like, oh man, seeing some of those like Spider-Man No Way Home Hot Toys of like the Willem Dafoe Green Goblin and like the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man and the Otto Octavius and stuff like that. Oh man, if I could afford Hot Toys, dude, there was this so freaking cool, like, they had these 2 like dream scenario style of Hot Toys of Iron Man. One of them was the suit dressed up as Tron, and the other was Doctor Strange as Iron Man. I just DM'd you. I'll look at that after this game. But oh man, those Hot Toys looked so good. So it was like it was Benedict's face inside of an Iron Man suit. The one from Infinity War where he had all of like the big blasters coming out from behind him, like the arches, you know? Like those ones, the nanotech one. But it was also, it had like all like the magic-y lace stuff that he does with his hands, like coming from the gauntlets, and then the bad fan, I don't know the name of it, the necklace thing that holds the time stone that he has, that was the arc reactor thingy right in the center. Dog, it was so freaking cool. If it wasn't like $700, Hot Toys are a masterpiece of toy collectors. But it was so freaking cool looking, man. I should have taken a picture of it. And then, yeah, the Tron one was pretty much as described. If you know sort of like the sort of design on what Tron looks like, the Disney thing, Tron, like bright neon-y blue, like, stripes going down. The suit itself was, like, black. It had the blue eyes lit up. Oh, it was amazing. Shiny chrome as well, so it was, like, shiny chrome black and neon blue going down all the gauntlets and the leg panels and whatnot. It was phenomenal. But that whole park was so much fun. It had one of the rides that we ended up over the course of the 3 days we went to those parks. We did the Spider-Man simulator coaster 4 times. Oh, you just looked it up, the Tron Iron Man? Oh, yeah, dude. I tell you, it is the bee's knees. But that Spider-Man coaster thing was one of the top attractions we did while we were there. It's a really cool ride concept. You sit in this car, and for practicality, the actual coaster itself, like the road that it drives on, the little robotic car, it has a few like physical dips up and down, nothing crazy big. It's like a road. It's like a roadway inside of a building. But the car goes like ups and downs and shakes and has vibrations in it, whatever, like big like hydraulics. So like the car itself will be driving in one way, but like the hydraulics of the car itself or whatever, it'll like spin you around, tip you up, tip you back, rumble you side to side. And you're wearing these 3D glasses as well, and physical props all around you, and then these big movie screens are playing this cinematic adventure that you're going on. And because of the way how the car reacts to the stuff around you, you get this physical sensation that you're like there in the scene of like what's happening right there, you know what I mean? So like you get an instance of like being lifted up the side of a building, and the scene around you plus the vibrations of the car is making you feel like you're going up that building. It's the most phenomenal experience I've ever had. All right, so we're gonna do the root snare charbelcher thing here in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Did a Star Wars one like that in Disneyland? Yeah, is that something at like Galaxy's Edge, right? Like I've never been to Disney when Galaxy's Edge was open before, so they kind of have something similar to that. Like you sit in a little car and it plays you a experience that you feel like you're in. Oh, is that Star Tours? Star Tours is like that, isn't it? Or maybe I'm misremembering what Star Tours is. I don't know. I watched the Disney Plus like documentary thing about Star Tours, but I can't remember if it's actually like that. Root snare. The John classic of root snare. I made the mistake of looking up some of the Thor hot toys. Uh-oh. Dude, I'm telling you, Hot Toys, some of their thing, I mean, just like any toy company, they're kind of, their quality is hit or miss. Like, they nail, they can definitely nail an actor's portrayal, the actual, like, construction of the actual toy underneath the actor's face can sometimes vary, also if it's, like, cloth or plastic or whatever, but it's been 10 years since I've been there. I don't remember it exactly. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt going to Universal, because I had not been there also in a little over, like, 10-ish years. The last time I was at Universal, the Transformers ride that they have there right now, Transformers The Ride 3D, also another W. Woo! Transformers The Ride was just getting ready to open the last time I was there. So basically everything else that has opened since that attraction, it was brand new to me in this experience. So some of that new Harry Potter stuff that was built, and the new, oh man, dude, the best show that we went to, it wasn't a ride. The best show we did was the Bourne Stuntacular. Physical actors and like media stunt show based around the Jason Bourne movies. Dude, this thing was so cool. As a huge fan of like stage production stuff, like seeing these physical props and the people interacting with this immersive like panoramic shifting like video screen with like trapdoors in the floor and pyrotechnics, and things were dangling off the ceiling as well, that like the stunt actor was like swinging around on at one point. It was so cool. It was the best non-ride attraction that we did, for sure, in that whole thing, because they offer a lot of those as well. It's obviously because it's a theme park, you know, there's actual rides that you can ride, and then they do a lot of show productions because it's Universal, you know, it's like films and media and stuff like that. So Cirque du Soleil show? What does that mean? Did I say that right? Cirque du Soleil. Is that a circus? Circus of the Sun? I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know what that means. So no. The answer to that would be no. I don't know what that is. Sorry. Colossal Majesty. Well, check this out. I'm going to do a couple colors here, then do Lana Warloam Speaker, and then I'll do Pick Your Poison, each opponent sack an enchantment. Sorry, hope you didn't want that. I said it right the first time? It's Circus of the Sun? Or, Circus... Oh, God. Why'd you do this to me? Cirque du Soleil... Dang it, I can't do this. It's an acrobatics show. It sounded similar to the show you were explaining. So I wouldn't necessarily say the Bourne Stuntacular... Well, stunts, right? Like, it wasn't as much acrobatics as it was like a stage production, basically, with stunt people, with stuntmen. So they were doing things like doing dives off of buildings. There was one moment, man, I did not notice a floor panel on the stage gave out, and one of the stuntmen was pushed by the Jason off of a building that they were standing on. He went plummeting, dude. That building prop was like maybe 10 feet tall, and I didn't see the floor panel opened below there. Soleil. Okay, thank you. Dude, man, it was so cool. I had a freak out moment when I see this dude just plummeting to the ground and be like, "Oh my God, he's dead." But nope, they had a floor panel that opened up with, I assume, a catch pad down there. And it was phenomenal, man. Mythweaver Pock. Other than the Spider-Man attraction, which was really, really good, the best stuff that we rode while we were there, so apparently, by my understanding, I learned this information both off of my wife, but also our friends who actually ended up being on vacation down there at the same time as us, which was really cool. So we actually got to go do sort of this vacation of ours that we wanted to do with our good friends who were there with us. They just completely unrelated that they were planning a vacation at the exact same time. So we had friends to go hang out with the whole time. Or not the whole time, you know what I mean? But like we did activities together. It was really, really fun. But according to them, the newest coaster was something we did. We got to do it once. Don't forget to beds. If you are live a bit longer, I'll be back in about an hour. I'm going to be recording with Joseph in about 40 minutes, so probably not. So we could talk stories in the Discord if you want to. I can share more about how our trip was, but thanks for hanging out with me, Fish. So have a good night. See you soon. Take care, buddy. 6, 7. Dink. Sorry. Red. Charbelcher. Next. No, wait, no attacks. Tap. Auto pay. Goodbye. 84 damage. Dead. GG. Well, that was John rambling about his Universal trip, so if anybody else pops in or anybody else has been listening, and they want to ask me anything else about how my vacation was, feel free to. I love the babble. I'm a good yapper. Y'all know that. Love a good yap. Alright, what are we... We've only done 9 black spells. Okay, do I have... Brawl, standard brawl. I need to do white spells, so let's play Soldier Boys. I don't play this deck too often because it's pretty bad, but I want to fill out this daily before I sign off for the night. Otter Friend. Alright, recruitment officer. This is fine. Give him the howdy. Whoops, no. That's not my cards. That's my OBS. I have floating windows down here and accidentally grabbed it instead of the planes. Whoopsies. Oh, bolted dead. That's fine. Well, we're not here to win. We're here to play white spells. Yeah. That's a bummer. Have a fish. I insist. What is this thing they have here? Whenever you cast a spell, if it's the first instant spell, the first sorcery spell, or the first otter spell, you may have target opponent draw a card. If you do copy that spell, you can just do... Okay, so they can let me draw a card, and in turn, they get copies of whatever they want? That's some weird gift giving, but alright. Ooh, I've been sitting too long. Which you think would be a weird thing to say after being at a theme park for the last 5 days? Mirel. Boo. Well, it's going to be one of these things again. Where I can't land a single spell. Tell you what it was. It was fish was my good luck charm. Oh hey, thanks for the card. One damage to me. Have an invasion. Pizza? This is just all the otter friends. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I should be talking. This is a live stream after all. So... although I guess just watching the entertainment and watching John fumble again against another Is It Control deck. Like, is this what the meta has shaped up to be this week? Everyone is so sick of Jasper that everyone has just shifted to play Otter Control. You know? Take a look at those pictures that Fish sent me. Oh, nice. Those are really cool. Love a good Groot. Not a fan of Marvel Pops, but... it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, throw that fish under the bus. Dead fish. This is going as well as I was expecting it to go up against another control deck. Ugh. Okay. It's better than nothing. Did they leave it exiled? Okay. Alright, they gotta remove this other blocker. Nope. Do you have a pump spell? No? Excellent. Oh, is that a Wrath? Uh-oh. Come on, something small. Wait, how did that get... How'd that get out of exile? X3? Don't care. Hooray, soldiers. Haughty Jin. Ooh, I could cast that off the top. Very interesting. Gain 5 or more life this turn. Okay. I think we're fine. We have a flyer to block that flyer. Yeah, you can't swing with it. Oh, you can? Okay, I'll trade. Flash. Make another construct. Gains it. Oh, we're rebounding, boys. We're rebounding. Yes. We might actually pull this off. Yes! We were at 2! Yay! We did it! And we completed the quest. Lovely. And I think with that, we will call this stream a close. Thanks, I guess just Fish was here, but anybody who watches this on the replay, thank you so much for checking it out, hanging out with me. Maybe next stream, I got a few more down days actually, so maybe I'll go over some more of my vacation if anybody else has to hang out later this week. But good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Later!